afternoon, and welcome to Vista Asian Midday Market Watch. I'm your host, Samantha Voon, and my co-host here, Jeffrey Halley. It's Thursday, the 15th of May, and our guest today is Tina Teng, Independent Market Analyst based in Auckland, New Zealand. Tina, good afternoon. Thanks for being on our show today.
Hi Sam, hi Jeff. Thanks for having me again.
Okay, so before we get into the interview's body, let's have a look at what's been going on around in Asian markets today. We'll get Tina's thoughts on those. Fairly mixed day again in Asia. The Nikkei 225 in Japan up 0.21%, but Shanghai's composite has fallen 0.19% in mainland China. Hong Kong's Hang Seng is down 0.22%. Meanwhile, in Australia, the ASX 200 has climbed 0.45%, while South Korea's Kospi is up 0.11%. In Singapore, the STI has retreated by 0.54%, with Kuala Lumpur's KLSE almost unchanged, down just 0.02%. Tina, what are your thoughts on today's price action?
So most Asian markets are higher today, but Chinese stock markets, I think that might be the impact from the Biden administration's tariff on Chinese goods imports. I think that's negative news for China. That's why stock markets today is pulling back.
Okay, we've got some pretty big data out of the US tonight, the US CPI figures, and that comes on the back of very hot PPI figures from the United States last night, which caught everyone by surprise. Despite those much higher than expected PPI numbers, are we expecting to see a similar pattern today or this evening from the CPI numbers?
I think investors actually are expecting the CPI data will be hotter than expected. But market's reaction seems it's not fearful of higher inflation figure at this moment. The Wall Street finished higher last night, and US dollar actually softened. I think probably markets are still anticipating the Fed to cut interest rate this year, and the PPI figures are higher. This might be due to the recent rising commodity prices, which raised up this factory gate price.
Okay, well, let's stay on commodity prices. We saw the US dollar soften overnight despite those PPI numbers as well, and that seems to be supporting commodity prices. What is your outlook on commodity prices at the moment?
So this year, we can see commodity prices actually are quite strong, including the industrial metal, especially copper, and the gold price hit all-time high. Crude oil now is pulling back, however, it's still sustained that level relatively higher. So that may be due to the Chinese stimulus policies. The Chinese government have just announced 1 trillion government bond sales. So I think just the optimism about the demand outlook from China and also the US, the Europe, all signing that manufacturing PMIs actually are picking up.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tina, let's have a look at BHP prices. So the Anglo-American rejected a raise takeover offer of £34 billion from BHP Group on Monday, saying that the world's largest listed miner continues to significantly be undervalued. So yet we see BHP's shares jump amid the takeover offer rejection. What can our viewers take home from this, Tina?
So initially, I think investors didn't think that's a good price, good offer for the BHP to take over Anglo-American. But from the story, this drama, we can also tell actually at the moment, the mines in oil and copper are a very prosperous industry for the miners. So at the moment, the copper demand actually are way outpacing supply. So there is issues under supply for the next coming years. I think that's because this at the moment the energy transition into renewable energy and the EV cars are still at AI boom are all contributed to the accelerating demand outlook, and especially there are disruptions in the copper mining production. So the combined factor of this the factors actually contribute to this price surge in copper. And today we can see the copper future actually are hitting all-time high.
All right, Tina, thank you so much for speaking to us today.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, I'm Samantha Voon,
And I'm Jeffrey Halley.
and we've been speaking to Tina Teng, Independent Market Analyst on BizTech Asia Midday Market Watch. This video and podcast will be on our website, www.biztech.asia, our social media platforms, as well as our syndication partners' TV stations, radio stations, and website. Please like and subscribe to our various platforms. Thanks for tuning in.